Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with Najia. I'm here to do a third reading on the drones and just talk about it a little bit. Make sure you watch the other videos. They're short little reads. One was a tarot. That's the longest one, full Celtic cross spread plus some additional cards. The other, I just did an oracle of the moon card. It really correlated with the first video I did. And I'm keeping my dark tiara and my dark a suit, my hammered silver scarf, all my in my in the darkness of the theme that's going on from the cards. I just pulled the new moon in Scorpio, all those hidden secrets. So I'm wearing the darkness still in all three videos. So I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna work with the angel number oracle. Let me just show you the box here, in case you want to check it out. Divine illumination. So we're going to consult the oracle now, get the answers in different ways. So the drones are happening right here, right near I live, in the Philadelphia area. For the last couple of weeks, they were happening a lot in New Jersey, which is only 20, 30 minutes from me. And by the way, this is sage. This is very cleansing. I like to cleanse my cards, cleanse my aura with the sage. And it helps me to have a fresh start when I'm tuning into the cards. So anyway, if you haven't, I don't know if you haven't, is it possible you haven't seen the drones? Is anybody out there in another part of the planet that hasn't been seeing the news about the drones happening all over the place? All the sightings of these car-sized drones doing weird maneuvers in people's backyards. It's insane. I haven't been outside much. It's been below freezing a lot here. It's just cold, cold, cold. The only time I was outside at night is when I did my canal walk the other night, the Christmas holiday luminary canal walk near Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. It was actually called Mount Hope. I walked over the bridge from Phoenixville. Some of you knew where I was, and you were all excited. I think that was Josephine from our members. She was all excited because she had heard of Phoenixville. Oh no, she's tuning into this. Oh, Josephine, you'll like that last reading I did. It was all about the Phoenix with the new moon in Scorpio, the rebirth. You know, I might be reading about drones, but sometimes these oracle messages are for you. There might be a message in here for you specifically from the angels. Just like when I do the keanureeves readings, sometimes, you know, it's not about him. I mean, it is about him, but sometimes because you like watching about him, sometimes when I pull cards, if you feel something like that, that's the angels giving you guidance. All right, I'm told to pull this card, 88. Gratitude. That seems an unusual card as I think about it for the drones. The only thing I can associate with this is 8s are power numbers, and they're associated with Scorpio. And we just did the reading. Let me take this off so I can put my glasses on so we can do the reading. Wow. Okay, this makes sense if you watch the last video, the last two videos, because I talked about the fear and there's a lot of secretiveness going on with these drones, and how you have to go within and control your own heart and your own consciousness. That's what's important now, for you to connect to the higher frequencies, because the fear that these cause for people blocks you from connecting to a lot of the different energies that are hitting the planet right now. There's some beautiful blessing energy. There's a lot. I didn't talk about the blessings that are happening this week. So there's been different portals in the last week, and just coming on the 21st on the solstice is another portal full of blessings, special light being sent to this planet from the angelic realms. Let me just have some of my tea. Did I show you my teacup? This was my mom's teacup. And I like to acknowledge my mom, the diva, because she would like that I be doing this YouTube. She would have been on it with me. She used to come on TV with me a lot when I used to go on TV for belly dancing and other things. I used to try to bring her on, and she loved it. Anyway, that's why it's called the Dancing Oracle, because I am a belly dancer. I'm a teacher now. It's just teaching. I'm not performing. You know, you hit a certain age, you're like, okay, I just want to teach now. But I love teaching. I love teaching. So anyway, this card, I'm going to read from the author's description about the gratitude. It's saying you're now a vessel of abundance and prosperity, overflowing with the gifts of the universe. Cultivate gratitude in your heart, for it is the fertile soil that nurtures the seeds of bliss. I talked about the seeds in the last video when I pulled New Moon in Scorpio. I talked all about the seeds you plant during the new moon. So when you pull that card, it's all about planting a seed. And right now you've got the fertile soil because you've got the blessings coming in during these portals that are happening. And the portals have nothing to do with the drones. They're opposite. It's almost like the drones are distracting you from receiving the light from the portals, okay? Because fear will not allow you to receive that light. All right. So it says to cultivate gratitude in your heart, for it is the fertile soil that nurtures the seeds of bliss. That needed to be said again. Remember, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, a sacred invitation to the riches of blessings. I talked about this in the last video. Isn't it interesting that this card followed that last card I pulled? It's like a series. It's really working out that this particular reading I did is turning out to be like a series just on the drones. So I had talked about in the first one, I didn't see that this was alien. I did a full Celtic Cross reading, but I've just put it in my little space, but it's all the Celtic Cross meaning to fit on this table, this little tiny space I have to read, because behind the table are lights and all kinds of stuff, and the reading space is tiny. So I did a full reading on that, and I saw that everything was earth, a lot of pentacles, a lot of power people, a lot of kings, a lot of queens, and an empress. And nothing was coming from the outside. There would have been cards that would show that. Everything was about power, earthly resources, money, power, 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 all about power. And so between that and between the fact that these drones don't seem specifically highly advanced, that you would expect an alien race that can travel light years or through wormholes could do. They just seem like they're more advanced than what people are able to buy or build because they are the size of cars. So just logically thinking, although I do believe in aliens, I know for sure. I'll talk about that another time. Although I do believe it, I don't believe that these are alien. I think these are manufactured from Earth, as it was shown in my original tarot card spread. And then in the last oracle, if you watch that video, it talks about, it was the new moon in Scorpio. It was all about like power, manipulation, control, planting the seeds of fear, all about dealing with your fear, but having to have a rebirth. And there's this rebirth that wants to start, the seed that needs to be planted, the seeds of gratitude, the seeds of the blessings that are coming down. I really believe now, after doing just these 3 readings, that we're being distracted from empowering ourselves. We're being controlled and manipulated, just like we are in the news. There's no real news anymore. Everything's, even the Facebook, all the YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that works on people's amygdala, their fear centers of the brain. And people can't think rationally, And I'm all about the woo-woo, right? Look what I do for a living, part-time, right? I'm all about the woo-woo and believing and all that kind of stuff. But, critical thinking is important. And I don't want anyone to get caught up in fear. I have friends and relatives getting caught up in fear because they're seeing these in their backyard and they're scared, right? I haven't seen them, but I don't have a bad feeling that there's anything nefarious from an outside species. I don't see it coming from there. So I'll pull one more card. See what we get. It's not an oracle. It's a tarot card. But it's a very oracle-y looking tarot card deck. And I'll just do like one card. Cleansing with the sage, if you haven't, I can't remember if I did that in this video already. If you don't know why I do that, it's just to cleanse the cards and to change the energy from, I'm itchy nose, that means my mom's here. My mom always comes through in the celebrity readings, but she's coming through on this UFO stuff today. Probably because I have her teacup. The teacups, you'll be seeing all the teacup collection that my mom gave me throughout these videos. She wants to be acknowledged. My mom loved attention. That's why we called her the diva. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Sorry. I pulled that card really quickly because I had to hit here and here, pull the card. So let me just show you this card upright. Normally, this card is all about a new start, a new beginning that you create with the universe. So can you see the energy that wants to come to us is this card upright, but I pulled it in reverse in relation to the drones. So let me show you how energy works, okay? There is blessing energy, just like I told you, coming in to give you a new start for your vitality, your power, your creativity, your individuality, for you to grow something wonderful and mystical and sacred and magical. And you could see all the beautiful flowers, that essence of the sacred, honoring that. Aces are always new beginnings. Excuse me. My mom keeps coming through. Excuse me, I'm itchy. God, that's so crazy. Whenever I do these certain readings, I'm not itchy all day on my nose. It just happens here on YouTube. but it's blocked. Just what I said. Just what I said just now with the double eights, with the blessings wanting to come down, and what I got from the other readings, that there's a certain energy, there's a distraction going on with these drones. It's creating fear and blocking the blessings from coming in that empower you. Because right now, with the portals of energy that have been going on, particularly since the 12th of December. By the way, when I predicted things would change around that time, I have to find the video where I talked about it. I saw a world, something affecting the entire world. It would really change our consciousness. It's like a big thing. I kind of thought it was like another earth change, like something massive. I thought that was happening. I wasn't thinking drones. But anyway, during this time, especially up until the solstice, there's enormous blessings coming to you that you need to be able to receive by getting quiet, by celebrating the season, by feeling the abundance, the prosperity, the new start. But it's being blocked by the drones creating fear in people. So it only can affect you if you're afraid, if you let it affect you. You have to trust in your higher power within you, your connection to spirit. Your connection to spirit will take care of you. And it'll bring you whatever you need to flow into your life through navigating through difficult times. You will always be taken care of by your angels and guides, as long as you allow them to. If you fill your heart with fear and anxiety, they're going to have a hard time reaching you, meaning you can't be receptive to listen to them. And you won't be able to work with their guidance for you. So it's really, really important right now, especially if you live in this part of America where a lot of this activity is happening and affecting you, to really, really, really tune in and feel the blessings of this season, feel the blessings of these portals, feel the light energy coming into you, awakening you to your higher potential, so that you can't be controlled and manipulated by your mind. There's too much of that going on. It's dividing people up. There's too much division during this holiday season. It's a shame. All over the planet. It's not just here in the United States, although it's really rampant here in the United States. And there's wars going on that shouldn't be happening. There's wars that go on for thousands of years that shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. It's a shame. What, in the name of religion, you manipulated? That's another twisted tale. We have to get into our God self, our spirit. We have a team of angels and guides behind each person. I see it every week when I do readings, private readings for people. People have a team, not just one angel, multiple. You have your ancestors, you have your guides with you from your birth, as well as other guides step in to help you through specific issues. So please, please, please tune into your highest power and let me know what you think of this video. I so enjoy doing this series for you. More tiaras, tea and tarot, and let me know what you want me to read on next in this section. Thank you.